What is up, YouTube? This is your girl Jessica Catherine, and I'm coming to you guys with another video. This video is going to be a part of my depression series. If you click this video, you need my help. You came here for advice as to how to overcome your depression. I'm here with my friends, and these are actually one of my tips to cure depression. So I was like, why don't I bring out the gang so I can let you guys meet them and keep them in the video as a coping mechanism for all my depressed people out there. Let's get started. One way you can cure your depression is, first off, changing your perspective. A lot of the times things happen to us and we only look at the bad and the negative in the situation. We don't try to think about the positive. So changing your perspective, the way you think about a situation can really help. Like, let's say you are late for work and all the trucks and buses are in front of you and you got the ambulance in front of you, and you're really trying to get to work, but for some reason everything is slowing you down. You never know what that delay might save you from. You could have gotten into an accident. Maybe that just wasn't your time, wasn't your day to be at work on time. Always think about the positivity in situations. Whenever you lose something in your life, be it someone, something, a job, a lot of the times, like let's say a job, let's say you lost your job, a lot of the times we as people, we say things and declare things and curse ourselves. Like, let's say you get up every day and you just like, I hate this job, I hate this job, I hate this job. And then next thing you know, you lose your job and you're wondering why you lost your job. Instead of you focusing on, having your job, being thankful that you have an income, being thankful that you have a job and some people don't, you sit up here saying you hate your job. So that's why people lose things. People curse themselves. If you wake up every day and say, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, you're going to lose it. It's law of attraction. Your words carry power, so watch what you say. Nevertheless, when bad things do happen to you, because some situations we don't curse ourselves in, some situations we just really can't control necessarily. Look deep into what you can control. A lot of the things that we say, oh, these are things that I can't control, are sometimes things that we subconsciously manifest into our life. But nevertheless, when these things appear, you need to think about why this is happening. Why is this happening? Did I manifest this into my life? Is this keeping me from something else? Am I about to get something better? Is this the reason why God, allowed me to lose this job that I hated so much? Am I about to get another job? Just come and, count your blessings and try to realize, sorry, my cat is right here. I'm bringing out all the antidepressants. Maybe my cat will come sit with me. So just try to my cat does not want to sit with me. Come here, Panda. He's like circling around me, but he doesn't like being on camera. I don't know why. When these things appear and negative situations arrive, try to think about the positive in the situation and keep that as a mindset in general as to how you are maneuvering in life to avoid manifesting things that you do not want. If you think about negative things all the time, it will happen. And sometimes I think in life, like, am I really that powerful of a manifestor, whereas I am ordering my own footsteps? Or am I throwing things my way, whereas there are teaching lessons to me? It's like, are you manifesting your life honestly, or are things being thrown at you? If you really truly believe in manifesting things into your life, it will always come back to your daily thoughts, the things that you put your energy into. If you put your energy into a lot of negativity, you will get negativity. Another thing that helps with depression is to clean up your house. Sometimes in our life, we feel cluttered. We feel like we can't think. We feel like our mind is all over the place. It's unclear. It's not at peace. It's not at rest. We feel restless. If you look around, 9 times out of 10, your living space is cluttered as well. If you have a cluttered mind, it will manifest into your reality, and you will have a cluttered life. Your car will be cluttered, your house will be cluttered, anything can be cluttered. Sometimes in my house, even if I feel as though a closet is cluttered, I feel uneasy in the back of my head. It's like sometimes I can't even really like go to sleep with dishes in the sink. It's that kind of thing. Having a clean surrounding is so important to your mental health. You will be surprised the level of stress that will be relieved from your life as soon as you clean your space. It doesn't matter what space it is. It could be your workspace, it could be your living space, your car. Clean it. You need to clean. A clean house will result in a clean mind, a clear mind. If you have a cluttered house and you are stressed out and you don't understand why, you wake up upset, you're waking up and you just don't feel clear, clean up. Sometimes when you clean up, it will be like a new breath of fresh air in the place, like a new wave of fresh air would just like go through the house. Not only should you clean, you should sage and smudge and never, do all those other nice things, but start off with cleaning up your space, because a clean space is a clean mind. And you know what they say, cleanliness is next to godliness. Moving forward, another point, not only do you need to clean your house, you need to clean your body. Sometimes a shower is the quickest way to heal depression. Sometimes you may have had a long day, you may have whatever the case may be, because I'm pretty sure we shower on a daily. But even if you have situations where you are so stressed out, maybe you need to take 2, 3, 4, 5 showers in a day if it's that serious. Sometimes it's that serious where you need to clean off certain energy from your body, take a bath. Sometimes people be like, oh, the easiest way to get over somebody is just take a bath. Like, if you want to get creative with the baths, because you do have certain baths with herbs and special things and adornments you can do. Baths, cleanliness, cleaning your body is a very sacred, it's a very spiritual process. Cleaning your house on the outside, cleaning the house that your body lives in. Cleanliness is next to godliness, so that will definitely help relieve your depression. Sometimes, this is like in addition, changing your clothes will definitely help with depression. Have you ever been down or whatever, but you decided, I'm gonna put on my favorite jeans, I'm gonna put on my favorite this, I'm gonna put on my favorite whatever the case may be. When you get dressed, you change your whole energy. These are things that just uplift you in general, that will uplift you out of depression. If you change your clothes, I would say put on something white. Depending on what you're trying to accomplish. Changing your clothes and wearing certain colors, or even having certain colors around you, invoke different spirits, invoke different energy. Believe it or not, my favorite color is black. When I feel depressed and I want to feel good about myself, I could wear white. I like white, but I also like my black. So it really depends on what your color is, but or what your goal is. If you want to protect yourself or really, really, really get out of depression, put on white. I would say put on white, but I like putting on black because I'm into other things. Another tip would be, since I have my friends with me, go out in nature. Unfortunately, right now, it is the winter time. I would have shot this video out in the woods, beautiful greenery behind me, nice tree, maybe sat next to a lake or stream or something. Maybe I would have, shot it at the beach. But being around nature, being around plants, being around animals, come here, Pando. Being around nature really helps with depression. So next time you guys feel down, my cat is making me feel down right now because he doesn't want to be on camera. He wants to just watch me from afar, but he doesn't want to actually be on camera and contribute. he doesn't want to be on camera and actually contribute to everything. Since my cat did not willingly want to be in the shot, I'm going to force my cat into the shot. I'm going to trick my cat into the shot. You wanna know why? Because they think they're that smart, and they're really not. They're really not that smart of creatures. Nevertheless, being around nature is a very good way to cure depression. Be around animals, be around plants, be around things that are just, you know, nature. Nature does not disappoint. Nature is only here to help. Animals are said to be an antidepressant. So if you are depressed, I would advise you to get a cat, get a dog, get something, get a pet, because they are pretty darn helpful when it comes to depression. Not so much so helpful when you are shooting a video. Come here. It's like my cat just doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to listen. Go away. Sometimes when we are depressed, we feel worthless. We feel hurt. We feel like nobody understands us. Sometimes we might have exhausted all avenues we have around us, talking to people about why we're depressed, probably tired of saying the same things to people, and they're probably tired of hearing it. But honestly, depression is, sometimes you can get over it, and sometimes it just comes back. It's just like in your pocket, in your back pocket, like waiting to come out. Like, hey, it's me, depression, what's up? Like, depression's always there to like sit down and have a cocktail with you. Like, hey, what's up? Heard you was depressed. Heard you had some doubts. Heard you was scared. Heard you was losing this. So these are just some of the things I've come up with that helps with depression. One being to clean up your house, clean your body, change your perspective, change your clothes, and go be in nature. Be around plants and animals. And these are ways, simple ways to cure depression. Go outside. Going outside is a very good way to cure depression, especially when you're going to the park. The park is free. I love hiking. I love going to the park. Go out to the park. Go sit in the grass. Go roll some grass. You know, all of nature is good. If you like this video, really like this video, if you want to comment below. I'm gonna have more videos as far as depression goes, so we can have like a little depression powwow. In the comment section, please keep it positive. If you're watching this video, you might suffer from depression. I suffer from depression. We're buddies. Bring it here. We're gonna get through this. Depression will not win here. We are alchemists. We turn depression into... Now I had to pause this because I normally turn my depression into black magic, but I'm gonna tell you guys to turn your depression into positivity, because that's the right thing to do. Positivity, period. There's no better way to describe it. You turn depression into positivity, into productivity. You get off your ass. You try to change the things that you can. Luckily, I'm a Sagittarius, so I have optimism in my cards. So even though I inherited depression and anxiety from both of my parents, by the way, I still feel optimistic about things. So it's like I have really low lows and then I get back up. I always pick myself back up. If I lose something, I always remind myself I'm gonna get something better. If I lose something, it'll be like, oh, you know what? I probably hated this. I probably asked for this to leave. You have to realize that better is to come. You don't give up. You change things that you can and pray on things that you think you can't change. Because in actuality, you can change everything by changing your mindset first. So if you are depressed and you don't have the optimistic Sagittarian energy in you, just know, come back and watch this video. Get some of this Sagittarian optimism energy into your life. Because one thing about depression, you cannot be lazy about it. You can't wallow in it. I'm not saying that you cannot go through it and be in it, but you do not stay in depression. That's not something that you stay and you wallow in. You get out. You cry as much as you have to cry, and you get out. You don't stay there. You know, I'm not saying like you have to change within the minutes. Sometimes it takes days, sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes it takes a month. It's depending on your willpower to change. Just make sure that you are actively trying to change things that you can. Get out of here. So guys, right now I decided this would be a perfect time to make a video on depression because I am depressed. And right now I am in one of my lapses of happiness where I pick myself up, but just like the seasons, they change and they breathe. So my happiness and my sadness breathes. Like I think people with depression that would make sense with them. Like some minutes you're happy, and then sometimes you just get hit with depression. Like, whoosh, like what? Like I was just happy a minute ago. Like, but these are things when you're going through withdrawal. You have withdrawal symptoms. Pretty much. Sometimes you are fine and sometimes you are not. And today I am not fine, but I am working through it. So I am telling you guys today ways that I work through it. Besides pray. Like right now, I could probably crack a smile if something was funny enough, but I am not happy. Like, you don't know what people are going through. Like I could probably go outside and be a fully functional human being, but deep down in my soul, I am not happy. And sometimes I think, me being a perfectionist, that if I'm not happy because of one aspect of my life, is very ungrateful of me. So I start to count my blessings. I may be lacking something in one aspect of my life, but what about the other aspects of my life? The fact that I'm healthy, the fact that I'm breathing, the fact that I have money, the fact that I have my own space, the fact that I can take care of myself, the fact that this, blah, blah, blah. Whatever I'm sad about is one aspect of my life. Sometimes people think that people who are battling with depression would be just sad and crying all the time. But, I can go on and enjoy my day and still feel like an empty hole inside. Like I can go out, party, have fun, laugh, and still I can feel like an empty shell. I can go around people and I will still feel alone. Like last night I went out, try to fulfill the fact that I feel a little lonely sometimes. So I decided, let me go out and be amongst the masses. And what did I do? Realized that sometimes I need to just stay in the house. It definitely wasn't a fun experience for me last night. I should have just stayed my depressed self in the house. Sometimes you have to sit and go through things, but I do make efforts. I did make efforts, and that's all that counts. And I see my ways, and I need to stay in the house and maybe shoot a YouTube video. Funny thing about depression and being a perfectionist is like, I remember one time I was really overweight and I was really, really sad. So that was something I was depressed about. And then I had one situation where I wasn't really where I wanted to be in my life. My living situation wasn't really where I wanted to be. So that's something I was always depressed about. And now it'll be, I don't have a house and acres and this, that, and the third. So that's something that I would be depressed about. And then when I didn't have a car, and I was depressed I didn't have a car, and now that I have a car, I want a new car. So that's something I'm a little depressed about. So it's just like Being a perfectionist is very, very, very tough on the psyche. If you like this video, really like this video, if you want to comment below. Please keep the comment section clean. If you suffer from depression, rep your set in the comment section. If you suffer from depression, rep your set in the comment section. And we all gonna get through it together. And if you wanna cry, you can call me. You can text me, you can email me and tell me your problems. 9 times out of 10, I'll probably be crying too, you know, just for a little while. If you catch me at the right minute of the day, at the right time, I might be crying too. So I'm just saying, if you wanna cry, I'm your girl. Subscribe to my channel.